everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be tackling some of the wiring for the Integra. Let's go. Alright, so you're joining me on the inside. Remove the cluster, but I got a good update for you guys. The temp, got it right here, sorry. So good and bad. Let's start out with the good. You know, we gotta get some good news. So on this wireworks, I thought I lost complete hope, but for right now we have regained it during some research and looking up wire diagrams and slowly testing stuff. I was able to get the coolant or the temperature to work. So now it works. Essentially what I did was every conversion harness should have at least where to tap in for your cluster. I know usually from what I've seen they have 3 cables, but for the only ones that I know of, it's going to be coolant temp, so that way you can read it on the tach from the engine. It's usually that little plug, little coolant plug adapter you see on the RBC or the intake manifold, sorry. And I also got the RPMs to work, so I'm not sure if it's pinning correctly in there. I tried somebody's video that I found online where she said he jumped Echo or E26 from the conversion harness that goes on to the ECU, which is going to be hard to see, but is that plug right there? I'm going to put an arrow, and I pretty much just jumped it all the way to the front. I'll show you guys in a minute. This is the wire that I was talking to you about. Apparently this is a RPM signal, but maybe for other chassis, maybe like an OBD1 or a 96 maybe. I know that's still 90, that's still OBD2, but for mine that did not work, so I did it that way and it's worked. So now we got that working. I'm pretty sure what's going on is wireworks probably did not pin correctly. The plug is underneath the dash here. It goes all the way to the cluster. They probably moved that connector somewhere, or maybe for the Integra is in a different spot from the EG, because I don't remember if it worked on the EG. I could have sworn it did, but then again I never really think I did drove it, but I'm not sure. But maybe on the Integra it's a little bit, it's different. I know this is an OBD1, OBD2, it could be that, but got it to work by bypassing it directly to the actual chassis RPM cable. So now it's time to figure out why I'm not getting VSS signal on the RPM. But hey, if I don't get it on this video, I'm gonna keep working on it. If not, I'm happy where I'm at. Even though it doesn't tell me how fast I'm going, I can still look at it on the phone, on the app. But yeah, a lot of progress has been made, and it did not work. But what I did was I found the schematics, wiring diagram or pin for the actual harness, for the actual chassis itself. And sometimes it's confusing because this is automatic. If it was manual, it would be a lot easier. But I found that in this connector right here, which is connector A from the actual chassis, I think it was A19, it should be a blue wire, which I have it here, as you guys can see. And it's coming out from 19, so you just find this and count 19. It should look like this, a blue wire. I connected that, I tapped it into my Echo, which should be white and blue as well. And as soon as I did that, I spliced them together. As soon as I did that, I got RPMs and it started working. So everything's working minus my RPMs, which I'm at a dead spot right now, because I thought because this is automatic, all I had to do was just what Honda says on their website, which, you know, you take, I believe, I'll put the information here, it's a something, 18 or 13 or something like that, and then you pretty much connect it directly to the ECU Honda board, and then you input the parameters on miscellaneous, and should be, I believe should be 2485, something like that, and then 10 or something, and then it should work. But it's not working. I'm not getting anything. It's still doing the same old thing it keeps doing. So that's where I'm stuck now. And I was able to find the VSS on the actual stock chassis harness, but I'm not sure if it's on the same plug as mine or a different one, because it says, I think it said connector C, which has 31 pins, but I can't find anything else here that I have from the car with all those connectors. The only ones that I have here is just what I have here. So yeah, I'm gonna still troubleshoot that to see if I can get the RPMs to work. If I get that to work, then everything's complete. And I believe I fixed the primary TO sensor issue that I had, and it was just one wire. I believe it was on the, let me see if I can show you guys. So on this black one here, on this black one here should be the 4th wire. On my C101 plug, it should be pin 10, and it was actually on pin 9. So I swapped them over, and I believe it fixed the issue, because check engine light or that DTC has not come back on. So we have progress, major progress. Alright, so I've been trying all day to get the RPMs to work, the miles per hour to work, but no success, nothing whatsoever. So it's a bummer, complete waste of time, but hey, I've been trying. I also located the VSS from the stock plug, because essentially what I did to make work the RPM is I located on connector A, which is from the chassis. I located, and then don't mind this, it's actually I believe 18, and then that's the RPM. So I located the plug from here, connector A, which I believe is 18 or 19. Yeah, I think it's 19, and then I depinned it, and then I put this directly onto connector E26, and then voila, I had the I was getting signal in there, so the RPMs are working. Coolant temp is working, RPM is not, but I double checked my wiring on the VSS connector, everything checks out. I even swapped my VSS sensor just to make sure, still nothing. The only thing that I can think of is, not sure if inside it has the ring to make the VSS work, because obviously they did open it, but I doubt it. That's just like a long shot, me thinking. The other thing that might be happening is I did take that cluster apart, took the needle out, which I did also with this one, and they're both giving me the same feedback, same everything. So the only way of me testing out this, because I did it according to how cutting off, but yeah, I did it per Hondata's requirement for the VSS, as it's automatic, and still getting that nothing. But I'm just leading to believe now that it's just because I did tamper with it, I did open it, that maybe I just messed it up. So I would need to find a good known untampered one and then try it out from there. But for right now, I do consider this a win. It coolant works, RPM works, obviously the gas work, but the miles per hour still does not work. And I managed so far to, because I have not gotten a DTC, to fix my primary fuel sensor. So far I'm gonna extend the life of this engine harness, this crappy engine harness, conversion harness, in the meantime. But later on in the future, once I have rested from all this exhausting money into this car, which I still have to fix that rust bucket in the trunk roof area, then I'll probably upgrade, most likely, to a hybrid racing or a Sparks racing, because Sparks has never done me wrong, and I am already running one of them, so can't go wrong with them. But I know for a fact hybrid racing will work, for a fact. So I don't know, maybe I should just get that one. That's what I was telling you about. See, the clusters are working. So that's going to conclude the video. Thank you guys for watching. Just summarizing everything up. You guys saw I got the RPMs working, the coolant temps working. I fixed my primary to O sensor. The only thing I cannot fix is the miles per hour, and trust me, I tried. I am coming to the conclusion, like you guys saw, that I might have messed up the gauge, because I already checked a whole bunch of stuff and I don't know what else to check. And I followed the Hondata forum, and I even did the parameters and everything, but yeah, guys, and everybody, so that's going to conclude the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me a lot, and catch you guys on the next one.